We are on Continental, which is a map we don't really see a lot of, and the even better news is it's a 2v2, and I believe it's random civs, so we should have a bit of fun with this. In the red, we have Pos Mundi playing as the Vikings. Water map, generally pretty good choice for civ, but if it comes to land combat, could be in trouble. But then again, he will be able to sit in these kind of river areas with his galleons and do a bit of damage. And there's Duck, GG Vikings. Well, the ally to Rats will be Pos Mundi. Its ally will be Pos Rats. That was actually a pretty shocking sentence. But it's getting kind of late and I'm actually stuffed. I'm doing recordings because I'm away for the next few days. That's why I've seen so much AOC and no AOFE. I haven't had any AOFE to do, so send me games. I think that's the bottom line at this point. He's going to be playing in the blue as the Spanish, and their opposing will be Mr. Yo playing in the teal as the Saracens, and RVK's Duck playing as the Turks in the green. So we've got a lot of different options we can see in this game. Turks naturally can go for a fast castle, fast Imperial, generally a pretty good option with them. But then again, this map, it's actually going to be really easy to wall, so it's actually a good option for them. He can go for it if he wants. Thing is, though, they will lose water if he does that. There's no way they can beat Vikings on water if it's 2v1. Mr. Yo playing as the Saracens, generally could do a lot of things. Monk rushing could be kind of cool, but I doubt we'll see it. Probably going to see knights, maybe even camels, depending on what he decides to go for. Arch is always an option as well. Ball lure there, all good. How are we doing down over here? Vikings, if he doesn't go for water, something's wrong. Fairly simple. And Spanish as well, can generally see... Generally, it will be a fast castle because their archer line doesn't go up very far at all, so it's not really worth going for archers. Could see scouts, potentially. Could see scouts from our Saracen player as well. Even our Turk player, we could see scouts, just depending on what they want to do. Saying that, though, he's already got the wall off going down, so I really feel like he wants to go for a fast castle here. And did Mr. Yo just steal all those sheep? Or did they get... I think Mr. Yo just stole a bunch of sheep. Or he found them. I'm not 100% sure. One or the other. Either way, he has a ton of sheep now, and he's going to be good for food for a while. What's happening here? Bit of a wall off. 2v1 scouting by the look of it. And here's the fighting. Got the heal bonus. Gonna get that one there. 1 HP left on that one. And how are we gonna look? It looks like Mundi and Rats will be able to take it. Saying that, it's getting really close. Ooh, managing to snipe that one. 4-3. They might even kill each other at the same time. I think we've seen that before. So that's definitely an option. Fishing ships coming out for everyone, naturally. Saracens as well, pretty decent on the water. So he might be able to try and oppose the Vikings, but it's going to be a bit hard. So, going to be interesting to see what Duck decides to do. Because he can lose a lot of his base just to water domination. Over here, Galleon sitting here, here, and over here as well, going to hurt this gold, which of course Vikings really are good at from the water. They can just spam galleys and they can just attack everything. And against Turks, you really need that gold. Well, as Turks, you need the gold. So even if we see him here, once they get the range upgrades, there's going to be a bit of trouble. So going to be an interesting one. Could see fast castles out of everyone, could see water out of everyone. Going to be interesting. Yo and Mundi are up, and Duck actually going up on 30 population, so I really feel the fast castle coming on. But saying that, he's kind of low on food. So sending them all to berries, yeah, he's going for the fast castle. Is he taking stone yet, or where's his stone? Do we even have a stone on here? I don't think he doesn't have a stone. I don't think anybody had... Wait, there's a stone there. Do you have a stone? I'm confused. It's probably somewhere really obvious, I just can't see it. But I can't see a stone, which is going to be an issue. There's 2 over here saying that. I think there's only meant to be 1 per island and 2 stone. And there we go, that's what they were talking about there. I can't read, but at least I can see over here. Vikings coming in, naturally going to be able to kill off all those ships. Both the stones actually being given to Yo in this case. So that's going to be a bit of an issue there for Duck to try and get that castle up nice and quickly. Most likely probably going to see a castle come up around here just to try and defend this gold. Could even see one come up on this hill here. Going to be interesting to see how he decides to try and play it. Saracens, looks like going for water control. Vikings going for water control. Mr. Yo trying to fight water control, but naturally going to get 2v1, so he's going to be down. Going to be interesting to see what Duck decides to try and play here. Gonna need to get that mining camp up. And there we go, going for stone. It's going to be up fairly easy. No, he's not going to be able to drop a castle on them, because if everyone's walled in, so that's going to make it a bit of an issue here, but we'll see how it goes. Mr. Yo really doing a good job at trying to keep the water by himself. Looks like he's outmassed rats right now, but going to be close. Duck hitting the castle age now. Could potentially go for fire ships actually as well. That's something I haven't considered, but no, he is going for this stone over here, so a castle's pretty much natural. How's he going? More villages being created. Not going to go for extra town centers, because of course it will cost him 100 extra stone. Could potentially buy some stone as well if he wants to. He's got a lot of gold there in the bank, but Janissaries of course do cost a lot of gold themselves. How are we looking on this map? Looks alright. Galleys, galley. Where's that castle? It'll be galley castle. That's pretty much how this is going to run down. Really interested to see the placement on it though. That's what I want to know. Where's he going to place it? Is he going to place it here or... Castle right up here. This is an interesting choice of placement. Good news is though, he will be able to try and push through here, and the galleys won't exactly be able to stop him, because that castle is going to be outranging them, especially considering they're both still in feudal age, so going to be a bit of an issue there. Gonna have to wall spam quite heavily actually. Still on the stone as well, gold though as well, so he's probably going to be able to try and bust through here and drop a castle here to cement this position here, but we'll see what happens. The castle is up, and Janissaries on the way of course. Lots of deleting of his own buildings right now. Lumber camp coming up. Looking good over here. Galley's definitely going well for Mr. Yo right now, but Duck at the moment is just so far behind in score. He's really going to have to make up for it somehow, because of course his economy is absolutely terrible, as a normal fast castle would be. Hasn't put up any more town centers, which is an interesting one. He has a stone there, and he's nearly got the wood count, but I don't know. Janissaries are in play, of course. They do cost a bit of food, so it can be an issue to get them and villagers at the same time, and there's that Janissary. Missing a villager. There we go. Janissary. Or is he going to go villager? No idea right now. No idea what they want to do. Just needs to make some kind of a push in this sense to be able to take out a lot of these. Well, he needs to... Oh, he's going to transport ship. Just as good. Not even going to push through. Just going to transport over. Try and get some kills. Archery range is already up for Mundi though. Going into the castle age. How we look? I don't think I've been paying attention to that. So we do have rats going castle. Mundi castle. Duck castle, and Yo going up to castle. So that's not too bad in a way. We're going to keep an eye on Duck though for now. He's the one doing the cool stuff. And managing to get through here. Janissaries versus crossbows. Janissaries generally win. Going to be able to take one down. Potentially a second as well if he gets... No, I'm not going to get that second one. Another town center coming up for him. Galley's doing quite a bit of harass actually, which is kind of nice. How's he doing over here? Slowly getting these guys into the transport ships. Slowly producing them. But right now, it looks like there's going to be an issue on the water. Mr. Yo doesn't exactly have a lot he can do right now. Imagine to come around here and do this. But, saying that, Rats has come around here and managed to take out all of this. A Viking player playing it like an absolute champ right now. He's up to 2 town center, unless he's up to 3rd somewhere else. No, he's pushing in really heavily, and Mundi's playing a pretty damn amazing game. He's up by like... He's on 3,300, whereas Mr. Yo is only on 2,500. His ally is on 3,000. And I think it's mainly due to that fishing bonus, which is absolutely massive when you cut your opponent off from fish while you guys both have it. So that could be the thing there. Really, really good thing to take note of here. It looks like Mundi is going to be able to kind of stomp this game right now. Going to really have to get these Janissaries across quick if he wants to get some harass, because he will lose this area fairly quickly. And they know he's there now. That's what happens when you attack a wall. Anyway, Mr. Yo coming in here, getting some harass. Slowly going to push the Viking player back, but naturally he's going to be able to repopulate the water extremely quickly. Another castle coming up here, going to be able to take down the siege workshop, which is nice, and kind of bar this entranceway. But not a lot else is going to be able to do. Saying that as well, the push from Rats over here is absolutely massive. Not a lot they're going to be able to do to try and defend from it. There's that castle up. And again, just can't use any of this area around the edge of here. It's really been compressed into this small area. As you can see by how close this town center is, his boom's been pretty off, only on 51 population. Saying that, where did those Janissaries go? Did they get killed off already? I'm just looking for the bodies and I can't see them. Oh, nope, not over here. I was hoping they would be somewhere, but... Ah, here they are. Ooh, they've been doing some damage too by the looks of things. Town center coming up. Potentially going to lose some villagers though. Gonna have to get out of there quickly. Gonna lose 1, 2. Janissaries, of course, don't stand up very well to town center fire. Only with that small 44 hit points. Looks like Mr. Yo is slowly getting hunting down. He's gonna have to transition into the... he's gonna have to transition to land at some stage. Another market coming up means he's gonna need it. Saracens, of course, have, as we know, the market sieve. It's really looking bad for Yo and Duck right now. I can't see how they're gonna be able to come back from this. Can't see it at all right now. Unless he drops a castle over here. In which case, that'll be quite smart. But he doesn't have the resources to drop a castle. If he drops a castle right there, it'd be kind of effective. Dropping a siege workshop, though. Smart idea, but if he can drop a castle here, that'll be good. What's he going to build? He's going to build a mangonel or a battering ram. Slowly taking that one there out. And it's going to be a mangonel, so he's going to try and push. If he dropped a castle here, it could be quite effective. But still, dropping more Janissaries across. It looks like this one here will get killed off. Knights out in play for Mundi right now. Of course, Vikings abusing that good economy. Currently 30 minutes in, though. And, oh, no. Here comes Rat's fleet. I think the Duck's going to lose this area right now. Not a lot he can do about it. Knight going to be able to do some damage, but not a ton. Villagers over here actually getting killed off, which is kind of cool. Trying to build a mining camp, but I don't think you realise that there's this going on over here. Knight's going to be able to take out the rest of these Janissaries. Janissaries are extremely strong for a Castle Age unit. 17 hit points on them. Over here as well. Water is easily in control of Rats and Mundi. Saying that is... I think Rats is going up. No. Mundi's just doing an awesome job at the water, and Rats has done an even better job by the look of it. Currently on 5,000 points. Mr. Yo on 3,800, so he's slowly catching up, but Duck at the moment is just really far stuck behind. Mangonel, though, against ships, I mean, that's always a good option, so if he goes for that, he could try and take down some of those ships. Hopefully we just didn't miss it, no. Because he can do a lot of damage there, especially with the splash if he chooses to. And that's actually quite cool, walling himself in there. Mangonel, gonna get one hit. Not gonna get a lot, though. Because, of course, galleys at this stage can outrange. And getting taken out there. Skirmish is going to take out these villages. So, again, looking really bad for Duck right now. Just in general. Duck and Mr. Yo, it's looking bad. Mr. Yo slowly catching up, but he's lost too much right now. There's not really a lot he can do, honestly. Now, sticking in there. Mr. Yo moving into this area here. Kind of smart. Going to be able to get some harass. Not a lot, though. Stables are up for Rats, so it looks like he's probably going to be going the way of the Paladin. But I don't know how else. Losing the siege workshop here is going to hurt. Castle still stands, so really you can't come in through here. 2 Janissaries in that one. A bunch of Janissaries in this one here, though, so he could try and come across. If he does manage to get in here and do some damage, it could turn the tide, but he's going to have to do a lot of damage to do it. And against 2 players right now. Let's actually have a look. Rats going up to Imperial. Mundi going up to the Imperial. Duck still in Castle Age. And Yo still in Castle Age. This is, once they get Imperial, it's pretty much going to be over, as much as I hate to say it. Managing to nearly get through, though. It looks like that house is blocking his way, and he'll slowly get through there. Mr. Yo putting in a fair effort on the water, though, managing to keep it kind of balanced at this stage. So Mr. Yo doing a brilliant job in this. How's he doing? Taking out this house, and will he be able to get through then? And can he get through or not? Petard. Bam. Awesome. I think he can get through now. There we go. Against this many Janissaries, Knights on their own are going to have a bit of trouble, and there's Rats hitting the Imperial. So it's going to be interesting to see how they decide to go about this, because they will really need to mass up some units or go for like full skirms. There's a few already out for Mundi, but I don't know if it's going to be enough. Mr. Yo's still catching up right now, but Rats is really putting a new level on this right now. He's doing a brilliant job. Slowly taking out all these units, of course. Janissaries having 8 range, 17 attack for a Castle Age unit, like I've said, completely just powered. Castle coming up here in defense. Will need to get this one. If this castle comes up first, going to be an issue right now. And yes, it has come up first. Going to force this castle down. Not going to be good. Mundi hitting the Imperial Age as well. Re-walling, so he's not even going to be able to get any siege in to try and help deal with this. That castle is down. Walling the Janissaries into this area here. Really smart play, actually. And then he's just going to flood it with Knights. That's pretty much near perfect situation. But of course, we'll be able to transport them away. It's going to have to be quick, though. Getting the villagers I don't know if that should have been, and deleting the wall there, excellent teamwork by Mundi and Rats right now. How are we looking over here? Ships continuing to kill off units. No landings, all his Janissaries were lost. Yeah, this one's definitely gone. And you can hear in my voice, I've been commentating for like 3 hours straight, so you can hear it, it's starting to get really sore by this point, but you know, things I do for you guys. How are we looking? Looking good. Castle slowly getting taken down over here. Not really a lot else I can do. Mr. Yo running in through this side over here. Gonna be able to do a bit. Duck hitting the Imperial Age finally. Is he gonna go for a trebuchet or... Let's actually see what he's doing. Duck, no trebuchet, no trebuchet. Bombard cannons though. Smart idea. Duck gonna be able to try and push this. But again, it's gonna be kind of hard to take this out. Like, honestly, he's gonna have to push through here with bombard cannons. And then try and push into here and defend with Janissaries, so as well as being aggressive with them. All this stage as well, you gotta remember both his opponents are Imperial. Spanish probably going for Paladins. Saying that, all his cavalry are actually in Mr. Yo's base. And he's lost a lot of his gold production over here, that's Duck. But yeah, GG any second, I reckon. Conquistadors in here, and Cavalier destroying pretty much everything that's available. Another castle coming up here. Bombard cannons trying to take out these walls by the looks of them, but Trebuchet going down first. Looks like one of those flaming balls. Well, at least at this stage, I don't know if he had chemistry, but taking out that bombard cannon there. But at this stage, it's Mr. Yo's economy is pretty much non-existent. Duck has no army to try and defend with. 11 range on that castle, so he's got to be really careful with his bombard cannon positioning. More siege workshops coming out behind here. Cavalier slowly taking this out. And GG from Mr. Yo. I think Duck's pretty much on it as well. Just waiting for them to say it and actually resign now. He's pushing in. Again, I don't think it's going to be enough right now. Because Mr. Yo, like I said, Mr. Yo is out of the game. He's got nothing now. If Duck can do something to win it here, it's going to be an absolute miracle. Villagers trying to re-wall, but against Janissaries, not really a lot you can do. Are they elite? Nope, still normal. Janissaries got the +2 armor on them at least. Gonna lose this castle here as well. Slowly pushing in. He's doing a good job actually. But saying that, the Paladins are in the economy. Not good. They've only got +2 armor, but they're still in the economy right now. So there goes their only hope. Duck being able to steamroll them with that strong Imperial army, but not gonna happen. Not going to happen at all. Paladins just destroying everything as they do. And over here as well, Paladins up on the bombard cannons. Not good. Once this happens, you know it's kind of over. Duck gonna lose his entire army here. Mundi moving around with all his war galleys as well. Doesn't even care about the castle at this stage, because who does? Did Mr. Yo just say no to GG, or...? I don't know. There we go, GG from Duck, giving it out. And Mundi GG back, what a nice guy. Mr. Yo resigning and Duck resigning out there. There we go, interesting 2v2. Turks really... Mr. Yo and Duck, they kind of abandoned the water, and I think that kind of bit them in the ass. So, I'm going to go drink some water now. I'll see you in the next game.